Hello Gun Nation, Big Johnson coming at you. Alright, we're going to do a review. I have shot this rifle before. This is the Savage B22 Precision 22 LR rifle. If you're curious, the SKU number is 70248. The MSRP on this is $5.99. The barrel length on this one is 18 inches. It is the heavy threaded barrel with the flush cap, so it is threaded. I'll just show you here. So that screws off, gives you the flush cap, and you can put your suppressor on there. And I've got a dead air HD 22 for it. Let's see here. Sorry, I'm trying to do this with the camera. There it goes. All right. The barrel material on this one is carbon steel, and the receiver on this one is carbon steel as well. The mag capacity on this one is the 10 round rotary mag. If y'all are not familiar with those, this is this one right here. And at first I thought it was going to be really hard to load, but it's actually really easy to load. So I was actually pretty happy with it. And it just has the snap here, and it snaps right down in there. So there's that. Now this is the right-handed model. I'm not sure if they make a left-handed model. Not sure of that. The length of pull on it is 12.75 to 13.75, so you can actually put the spacers in there. And this does have the full amount of spacers because I'm actually really tall. Let's see here. The overall length on this one is 36.625 inches for the total length on it. Show you that. The twist rate is 1 in 16. Now the stock material that it's actually made out of is a MDT aluminum chassis, so this is all aluminum, and that does come stock on this one. The twist rate again is 1 in 16. The weight is 7.38 pounds, so it's actually a pretty heavy guy, but I really do like it. MDT stands for Modular Driven Technologies. Now the scope that I have on it is just an inexpensive Bushnell trophy. Matter of fact, I did not even pay for the scope. I actually won it, and it just does have an inexpensive, scope mount. So I think this thing was like maybe 20 bucks. I just wanted to see how it would shoot with just inexpensive materials. It does have the adjustable cheek weld. You can actually just turn these, raise it up and down. I do really like that. The bolt is really nice, and the thing about this is actually when you chamber around, and I'll try to show you, this thing has a super tight lockup. I mean, it is really tight. So you're getting the maximum precision out of it that you can. But it's not hard to work when you're behind the gun. It just really locks up super tight, so you don't have any play in it. And that can actually be a plus too. The trigger on this one is an Accu-tac trigger, but this is not their standard Accu-tac trigger. It is like the orange, reddish orange color. This one is an adjustable, and it goes from 1.5 pounds to 5 pounds. The thing is super light, and it feels really nice. It does have their MDT grip. I'm not super fond of the grip. However, it is a nice grip. I did try to change it out for an ergo. I've got an ergo, kind of like a adjustable target grip, but it would not fit because of the bolt. Was not long enough. So I don't know if you have to get their grips or not. This grip is not bad. I just wanted one with a ledge, so when I actually put my hand on it, I can keep my thumb over here on a ledge, and just kind of work it just like this. This is the best I can do with like kind of an overall video. So this is why I'm doing it this way. But like I said, and I do have a piece of pick rail here. It's actually milled out, and this is the, what are these, M-locks? So it actually does go right in there with an M-lock. So I added this for my bipod. And my bipod that I'm using, I'll show you here. I'll go ahead and take it out, and I will be putting it on. I'm going to actually be shooting it again today. The groups that I got with this were actually really nice. I'll be using a little sand sock. This is a pretty nice unit. I do have the set of these, so I'll be using this actually to put up under the rear. And the tripod I'll be using is my Accu-tac. This is the G2, and it's got a really wide base. I'll show you here. I've got videos on this if you want to see it, but it is totally adjustable. and it just snaps right on with the quick release there, but I'll be using that also. But I'm really, really liking this. When I first shot groups with it, you know, I was getting used to it, and at like 30 yards, the groups were about that big, trying to show you. Then I shot it at 50 yards, the groups were about that big. You know, that was the first like 20 shots, so 10 rounds, 10 rounds. And then, I don't know if it was me or the gun, but I actually started tightening up the groups. So then I shot a 30 round group. If you follow me on Instagram, you've seen the group. But I mean, I could put a quarter over the 10 rounds. So I was actually pretty impressed with that. Now again, that was only at 30 yards, but I'm not, you know, a bullseye shooter, but it was definitely a hole. And then I did have one flyer at the bottom, but I still put a quarter over it and could cover up the group. So if you follow me on Instagram, you've seen those groups. And that was with 36 grain, what is it, the 333 Winchester, just the cheap stuff, 36 grain. But, you know, I've got some 40 grain stuff too to run suppressed. But I just wanted to kind of show you. This is the Savage B22 Precision. So, you know, if you've got a precision rifle, this is a great trainer. Does give you the weight. Of course, you can use the bipod, things like that. Does have the rotary mag. I'll be getting some more of these. I'm probably going to pick them up from the Mag Shack. So they're trying to locate some for me, but just wanted to let you know about that. And if you do want to save 5% at the Mag Shack, you can actually use my discount code. It's BJGG, and it doesn't matter if it's lowercase or uppercase, and that'll save you 5% off any of your order through Mag Shack. So, but anyway, you know, if you have any questions, leave them below. I'll be glad to answer any questions that I can, but I'm really, really loving this rifle. I think I made an excellent choice on getting it. And again, the MSRP is $599, and the SKU number is 70248 if you're looking for this exact one. So I appreciate y'all so much as always. If you have any questions, leave them below. Check me out on Instagram. And remember, an unarmed nation is a very weak nation, so we all got to carry on. Hello, Gun Nation. Big Johnson coming at you. I'm here behind the Savage B22 Precision. I've got it out to 50 yards, loaded up the little rotary mag. I'm shooting some Winchester 333, and I actually store a lot of these bulk packs in little Gatorade bottles. Keeps out moisture. I mean, I've done videos on this before, but you can screw this top on and man, it'll keep out all kinds of goodies. You can even bury them in the backyard if you want to. But on my little shooting mat, and we'll load this in, and I've got the bolt back. We'll load this in and take some shots. I do not have the scope completely adjusted, so I'm just, you know, kind of shooting for groups where the scope is right now. Then I'm going to fine tune it in. I am not the best scope adjuster, I'm just going to be honest with you, but that's just, you know, kind of me. But the mag just snaps in right there, you all saw it, and we will, I've got it on the Accu-tac G2 with the 5 legs, and we'll do some shooting. I've got the sand sock here under the end, and we'll just kind of do some shooting. But I'm not the sniper guy, but I'm just having some fun and enjoying it. So here we go. We'll go ahead and put the bolt in and get ready to take a shot here. Got my little squeeze bag, I'm squeezing it. And here we go. I wish there was a ledge right here for my thumb. I'm just kind of hanging it up here. Again, this is at 50 yards. Man, I moved the crap out of that scope. Shit. Everybody wanted to see it shoot, so that's what I'm doing. So far I've not had one issue with this rifle. It's fired everything. I'm
I'm trying to stay behind it the best I can. The scope is actually moving though. It's got a really tight lockup and a really nice trigger. I haven't been counting the rounds either. That's it. So, and I'll have to get up to pull the group in, but I don't think it's that great of a group because I was moving the scope around. But again, I need to dial the scope completely in, and but I'm just, having a good time. But it worked everything perfectly. Go ahead and pop the mag out. There you go. So, but I appreciate y'all watching, and I will be putting the, the next time I come out, I can easily check out my mask, dead air mask, HD 22 can. So I'll probably put it on next time, but I didn't want to bother them, checking it out. I still want to get used to the rifle and, enjoy shooting it. But so far so good. I am really, really liking this rifle. But I'll kind of show you here. That's, the Accu-tac bipod. That's kind of how I have the bag underneath the rear, squeeze bag. But anyway, just kind of show you there. But if you have any questions, leave them below. But really enjoying the rifle, a lot of fun to shoot, and I just really want to get it dialed in super tight. But I appreciate y'all so much. Remember, an unarmed nation's a very weak nation, so we all got to carry on.